As engineers, we often focus on technical skills, but leadership is equally crucial. Now, understanding your manager's goals can present a lot of challenges, but it can help you to provide valuable support to them, to think proactively, to identify obstacles and solutions, and enhance team collaboration. We're going to be diving into this a bit more with our guest today, Simon Boone, who is the Director of Engineering at GeoStabilization International. Now, he's going to be sharing with us a tip that I think that not many of us have actually heard, but I really do think that it's going to resonate with all of us on how we can manage our managers. Let's jump right in.
I think this one I've got a good one to pull out of the bag for. So, an engineering leadership lesson that I've had to learn in my career that I think would be impactful for folks. I think the best little snippet of a nugget or gem, so to speak, that I've been given, probably the single best piece of advice that I've had in my career, wasn't given to me, in my current role where I've got some modicum of accomplishment here. But as I was a young professional starting out, I was given the piece of advice that said, manage your manager. And while it's a soundbite, what it means to me is to say, hey, no matter what role you may be reprising, what you might think your job duty is in the context of what you've been told or what you might think, always look up. Everyone's got a boss. Look at the guy that's, you're reporting to and say, am I enabling them to be successful? And, work towards that end. And if you look at them and they're not succeeding or they're under some amount of duress or stress, say, what might I be able to do to overdrive their success? That mindset, I think, has carried me really far. It's given me the ability to overcome things that may have not been particularly fair or advantageous for me, but it's catapulted me into, a space of, really just approaching things as a problem solver and being a part of the solution.
All right. Thank you guys so much for joining today. And I think that I can speak for us all when I say that that's the first time that I've actually heard this tip given to us by Simon. But I really can say that this challenges the perspective of the typical employee to do a lot better and go further and go that extra mile. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please do consider subscribing to our channel right over here. We do put out videos like this on a weekly basis to help engineers to become better leaders and managers in the engineering industry. I'll see you all next week.